I hit the record button. Hey, we are live. It's showing a black screen though. Boom. We should be live. Let me make sure. Uh, why is it a black screen? Up there it goes. All right, we is live, Corey. Welcome, guys. I forgot the damn channel name. Welcome to Tabulous Township. Today we are not playing a game. We are not doing anything. We are BSing, talking over things that's important to us, such as why we can't play games today.
Right. Welcome to the channel, guys. I hope you guys see this. Hope you guys got the notification that I am live. I know I got the notification on my side.
I don't do anything on my
Perfect.
side. If people watch me, people watch me. If they don't, they don't.
Right. But hopefully we get a couple of viewers in here. I actually really need to pull up my dashboard to see what's going on. I think I might
Okay,
pull that up on
now
my other screen here just to make sure that I can see what
before
we're doing
we
here.
go any further, Corey, what is going on with you? Why in the hell are you groping your shoulder like you're about to have sex with it?
Well,
I asked
couple
that.
days ago, a few days ago, my shoulder was kind of hurting at work, which I was like, maybe I lifted something wrong, like a set of rotors, maybe like a battery or something. Perfectly fine, not worried about it. Thought maybe, it'll go away in a day. I'll be good to go. The next day came and I was hurting a little bit more. And then today I woke up and now I can barely even move my arm without being in any kind of pain. It's in my, like, the main pain's in my rotator cuff area right here. It's shooting up into my neck up here, my shoulder muscle, and then it's
Okay,
shooting down into my bicep.
okay. My
So it's
question: does
kind
it
of
hurt a
painful.
lot here when you look up? Like right here, does it hurt when you look up?
It does when I turn my head to the side.
What about looking up?
Yeah, there's a little bit, not much.
I had issues with my shoulder, thinking it might have been a rotator cuff, because it pops and cracks and hurts like hell when I do certain things. And went to my doctor, and literally told them what's going on, and they did everything. They did shots, what's it called, cortisone, whatever it is, all
Yeah,
this
the
stuff.
cortisone shots, which literally will eat your bone and your cartilage
I
after so
It
long.
never helped me, never did. I'm like I keep hurting, and it hurt to look up. It sucked. And it hurt to look to my right. It hurt to look. It felt great when I looked down. And my doctor says, "Well, let's have a nerve graft done, or not nerve graft, EKG, wherever it is when they do your nerve test. They stick needles in your arm and your neck,
It's
wherever your things hurt.
a neuro test.
Thank you. And they send like electronic signals through your nerves. All right, and it reads it. Well, besides my obvious nerve damage, where along my the cubital, wherever it's called, here, and there. I have multiple carpal tunnel surgeries. Releasing, trying to get it fixed there. They tried actually reattaching the nerve here, didn't work. They tried one here, didn't work. They finally says, you know what? Let's take a look at your neck. And they look. I got 3 slip discs in my neck, pinching the nerve, and that's what's causing my pain. And it's what's causing the issue right here I had. So they're like, well, we can have surgery where you get your discs replaced or fused, or you can have a radio frequency surgery done where they go in with the needle, it vibrates really fast, and it cooks your nerve and kills it for a year or so. I'm like, let's do that because I need to work. I can't be out for a long period of time. I'm only out for 3 days. It said, dude, I had that done. I was back to work the next day. I said, screw this. And I'm like, when I do this, it doesn't hurt. It still pops, really oddly. It was great. It's about like 2 months ago, which is my 8 month marker now, roughly around 8 9 months. And holy shit, it now hurts to do this. But I can go, just fine.
Right.
So, oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, I am not wearing my purple kitty horn Bluetooth. I just got these. These are badass. These are the who makes these? Mojang. Oh god, like, am I really being that loud?
Not loud on my side.
Well, no, I can't hear crap in the room, dude. Okay, my fan is being noisy. You might hear that more than I do, but
I can hear it.
all I hear is you. Okay, and it's crisp, clear, perfect. These things go in with a cord or Bluetooth. On my phone, listening to music, badass. They're from I think Mojang, and they're called the Mighty Rock. Great noise canceling unless you do this. I can hear it going trying to it canceled the noise. you know.
Yeah, that's like I used an adapter. Wasn't my adapter, it was one actually I bought for Ashley. Because she plugs her phone into her stereo when she goes and travels and vacations and stuff like that. But I used one of those adapters one time and plugged my headphones, my old ones that the mic doesn't work. It was on my PlayStation. The mic quit working for some reason, but I plugged those into my phone and with that adapter, and I played my music one time I was out mowing. I was like, dope.
That's what I did today. These came in today. We got these because Anissa is part of this Super Saver Mom group. It mostly gives you some BS coupons for some random scammers. I find, like my wife goes, "Honey, look at this. This is a great deal." And I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead and get if you want." And sure enough, like once in a while, she's like, "Oh, that's not coming." It turns out it's a scam. They got my card number. Well, told you because she got hit like twice already. But recently, man, she's like, "Honey, look at this deal." And I look down. There's a freaking Dyson vacuum cleaner, the little handheld fucker that has like an extender neck and all this stuff. And I'm like, "Man, that's a $300 vacuum." Yeah, it's $60. What? No. She goes, "Yeah, it's $60 on Amazon with this deal." She clicks through it, buys it. I'm like, "Yeah, right." 2 days later, the damn Dyson's here, and we're. I'm like, "Okay, buy another one." "Oh well, the deal's gone." And you can buy up to like two or three at a time, but these codes only last for like a day, if that. So I'm like,
Right.
"Well, shit." Well, sure enough, this rolls around, and I'm like, "Those are Bluetooth headphones, honey." I'm like, "You know how much you gotta pay for even a cheap set of Bluetooth headphones?" I'm like, "It's like $30, and they're like Beats knockoffs, and they're crap." And then I'm like, these are Mojangs. Mojangs are pretty decent. I'm like, they make good technology. They got decent actual headphones. Why not try them? And it turned out to be like $12 a piece, and they're normally like $50. I'm like, okay, try them. Why not? So she got
But
two. She got two, and this is yesterday. They showed up on. I get a notification from Amazon. Mighty Rock now delivered. I'm like, what the fuck's a Mighty Rock? Why is it delivered at my house? I get home only like an hour ago, and I'm like, oh, that's what they're called. Okay, open them up, turned it on because it's Bluetooth, and then I put it in my head and paired to my phone, and all of a sudden I forgot I had Pandora going, and of course it's on Rob Zombie station. It's like, I'm like, oh, oh, you know, and my wife's like, what? I'm like, you don't hear that? She goes, no. I put in her head. She goes, but as soon as you put it on, I can hear kids even on the lowest setting. I can't hear people screaming, you know, but yet they can't hear the music. I can do this, take it off, turn them, and lay them on my neck like this, whatever, like this, and you can't hear the music. You put it here, and then your ears are bleeding, of course. And
right.
great bass.
That's
Like,
like with this headset, which is my old one for my Xbox, and of course I got my white ones now. Like if you play music through these, holy God, because like I can barely even hear myself talking at the moment. Like I can hear like my muffled self, but I can't hear anything
well,
out.
that's why I like these. I bought these. These are Sonic, whatever. I got them ones because they're actually a color purple I can see ish. Looks kind of like a light pink purple to me, but I can see it. Plus, I thought these were horns. Turns out I didn't read until I bought the damn things. They're ears. I'm like, shit. I thought they were horns. I'm like, cool. Headphones are horns. Yeah. No,
Hey,
these are.
you could mod
I was.
you could
They could do that. No damn. They come off.
hey, you could put one in the center and become a unicorn.
Actually, I made that joke. I wanted to make that joke. I didn't think these would come off. I'm like, man, if these because they move. I'm like, heck, I could put them both up top and be kind of a weird unicorn. I love these for sound. They sound great. They don't dampen the outside sound too much, so I'm happy about that. So I'm not yelling like now. I think I'm yelling because I take my headphones off and not talking to Liv. I'm talking now, and it sounds like I'm yelling at my wife. You know, my biggest reason I don't want to use these right now is because the stupid fucking microphone irritates the hell out of me. It literally is just a bendy rod, and I bend it away while I'm playing games, and just over the period of time, it does this back in my face. Like recording, what was it, Phasmophobia we're playing the other night. The reason why I kept saying, "Oh fuck, hold on," and I'm like, I'm gonna die, is because that damn microphone's right here. I'm like, as the ghost is going in my ear.
Speaking of Phasmophobia, how many people can play on Phasmophobia at once?
Or
Damn. Because I've got 3 people right now that want to play with us.
well, Well, see, that's the thing. As far as I know, it's 4 because if when we loaded up, the whole whiteboard filled up. And I tell you right now, I found out the other day because Kellen didn't know what the game was. All he heard was because his room shares my office right here, of course. So he hears me screaming, and especially when I'm getting killed. Like oh shit, what are you playing? I'm like Phasmophobia. It's a horror game. I'm like,
Yeah,
but
only even I just checked Google. Only 4 people at once can play.
yeah, but I'm like,
That sucks.
but it's a horror game that's not really a horror game because the only time it's really scary is when you're actually being hunted by the ghosts. Otherwise, you got creepy ambiance. And once you get used to that, you're like, well, okay. And you know
Yeah,
what the tick of the game is, you know?
yeah. I've got a cousin of mine says she loves the game and wants to play it, and then I got a couple other people that I used to work with that say that they want to play it.
I have
They
no
said they love
friends
playing it.
who, only friends I have who play is you and Adrian. Nobody here that I play with, I'm friends with here in St. George, of all the 2 people I'm friends with, don't have a gaming computer, so they can't play. Now, if they make a console version, I'll play. But I got a feeling the console version is gonna be crappy.
Speaking of console, I got freaking reported last night on Xbox
For what?
because there were a couple hackers that came in on GTA with me, Adrian, and Jacob, and Mage, and Xavier, and one of Xavier's friends. And we were all playing together. We were just playing. Somehow it glitched into our own lobby. We were in our own lobby, and then these 2 guys came in. They practically had the same name. The only thing that changed was the third word. One of them was like Caillou on pot. The other one was Caillou on acid.
Okay.
Well, they come. We were on. We were doing like. We were doing my. We were doing one of my nightclub missions. Or no, we was doing
Uh,
one of my bunker. One of my bunker missions,
your Monk Street
and
missions?
they they come in with one of those planes that do like the strafing, that like it just shoot you a couple times and you're dead. Like it can blow up a freaking armored vehicle. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, the Hydra that has like the exploding animal. Animal?
Yeah,
Ammo.
animals. And then
Ammo.
the other guy, was shooting me nonstop. Like as soon as I'd spawn in, like I could spawn in like halfway across the map, and then he would be right there, and then he'd shoot me again.
Sounds like something I want. Because you know how many times I kill somebody only for them to spawn next to me?
Yeah, I wouldn't even spawn next to him. I'd be halfway across the map, and then he would be right there with me, and then he'd shoot me again.
That's
So I
okay.
call so I called him a bitch and called him a hacker, and then I got reported. So now I can't do any
Thanks for
voice
the heads
or
up.
I now I can't do any voice or like the text chat
Wait,
on Xbox. I can't do any of that right now.
I'm sorry. I know what you just said is extremely important, but I did not hear any of it about how you got banned because as soon as you said that, I zoned in and realized I didn't have the full screen on. The full screen on. People were literally seeing like only a quarter of us. So you're okay. So they killed you. What now?
So I went on and I sent the one guy a message and I called him a bitch hacker.
Ah, and then they reported you.
Well,
Oh, Jesus
and yeah,
Christ!
I guess they reported me a lot because I actually got an email from Xbox. I got 2 of them. And then I went to get on my Xbox tonight to play with my brother, and I got a notification when I went to log in saying that I practically had been banned. Like I can't even get online and play games. Like I am screwed from playing games until tomorrow morning at like 7 a.m.
Wow. I wonder if that's because of there's been a couple of bullying online recently. Like I've seen streamers who go on like not TikTok, was it Twitch, and kids will literally watch it indoor in schools, and so teachers would think it'd be a good idea to go, oh, what are you watching? Oh, okay, let's pull the stream up. And doing that, the teacher is basically bullying the kid for it on the live stream, kind of deal. And stuff like that happens, and then I guessing they're getting hacking down on any kind of bullying online now. Then you get other kids who literally go in games uh, and play like Grand Theft Auto and all this other stuff, and don't the parents don't know they might be playing it or don't know they're playing it, and come in on them and go, "What are you playing? Grand Theft Auto? What happens in it? You can steal a car. Oh, okay." And parents don't watch them play games, don't know it, and then they realize they're playing with other people, and they can hear them. Oh, you goddamn son of a bitch! Not realizing this person who looks like a hooker on the game just killed them. Think it's another adult. Turns out it's an 8-year-old kid. playing on somebody else's account, like their dads or brothers or whatever, and Mama hears this and reports that guy. You know, I've seen that happen. So I don't know what's going on right now with that kind of stuff. I am not defending it at all. I'm against cyberbullying. Period. I'm against bullying. Period.
But yeah, so when I called him a bitch hacker because I knew he was hacking, I knew he had to be modded and all that sort of shit.
Dude, that's the
And
thing is
one
hacking has taken a different turn in games than as before. So when people say hacking, it means different now.
but yeah, when I went to log in tonight to go play with my brother, I got a notification that I'm practically what they would consider practically being shadow banned. Like I can't play online, I can't do the voice party chat, I can't do text chats on there, I can't do anything. I can log in, I can't even download and install games. I can practically just log into my account.
So you can only play games that you have physical discs of. Basically, you can't not. Well, unless I guess you have it downloaded, like say Grand Theft Auto, you can play the story mission, but you cannot do anything that requires online.
Right.
That's what the hell.
Yeah.
Maybe they're doing it as an incentive crackdown. I mean, if they have to do it to one person, they have to do it to all. I mean, or maybe the guy was actually doing a live stream and they're having fun with you, and then you said that to him, and on live stream got other people mad at you or something. I don't know.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm shadow banned on my Xbox account right now until tomorrow.
Well, it sucks. But good news is, after we do this live stream, I can go play on Grand Theft Auto and not deal with your damn ass for once. I'm sorry. Now I'm bullying. I can't do that. Wait a minute. I just realized I just bullied you on live stream. Uh-oh. I'm terminated. Kill me. There's a difference between bullying and making and having fun with. For Pete's sakes, I tell Corey, Adrian, not Jacob, fuck that dude, and Mage. If I dish out to you, I expect it back. Jacob, no, we all just dish out on him. He better not give it back because we'll do it even worse.
Right.
I'm hoping one of these days he'll watch these live streams and realize how bad I am at period of anything. And then he can actually make fun of me for it. You know, one thing is I'm actually promoting, you know, well, stupidity. Because if you watch me play, you watch me talk, you watch anything of me, you do realize how stupid I am. You should hear half the stuff I do in a daily life. Like for instance, my road rage is some of the worst, and I didn't realize this. Christopher Titus is a really cool comedian. I love him, and he actually spits a lot of truth in a lot of his comedy, like when it is to raise kids, and I don't think of it. And I'm like, I'd be sitting there going, you know, effing idiot, and all this other stuff, and effing bastard. And I'm gonna kill you, you redheaded stepchild. Of course, that got me in trouble one day because what was it? I think it was Riker. Yeah, it was Riker because I was actually just had it where he was standing in the cart. I'm at Walmart and it was Halloween. We're looking at costumes, and I was having fun with them. And this woman and her kid, of course, the kid has to be redheaded. This is where it starts the whole thing. Choose the last. I think it was it was a Power Ranger costume. He wanted to be a Power Ranger because Kellen's a Power Ranger, and of course, at the time, I dressed up as a Power Ranger. So he wanted to do it because Big Brother and Daddy did it, right? Well, the last Black Ranger costume was taken, and I'm like, well, damn it, that little redheaded, stepchild, took it. Dang it, goofing off with them and having fun because even the mama heard and she was good and giggling and having fun. He goes, yeah, I'm going to kill you, fucking little redheaded stepchild. Shit, I'm like, oh shit. I was like, oh no, 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 and she's like, I'm like, damn it, I gotta teach him about knowing when to say shit. you know, it's okay to say stupid stuff in public or in private of your own vehicle at other people who can't hear you, buddy. Not in a crowded Walmart, in a crowded Halloween section before Halloween, buddy. No, it got even worse during Christmas time.
Speaking of Walmart, I gotta go there tomorrow.
I don't want to go there ever again. I'm sick and tired of going there. One's like literally 2 blocks from my house, 3 blocks from my house. So
Yeah, mine's like 4 or 5 minutes away.
yeah,
I gotta go in. I gotta go pick up some more fish bait tomorrow after work.
you're not fishing right if you have to use bait.
Well,
You know, you
I
realize
actually
how hard it is
I
to
went.
find night crawlers and other things until you have to go try to dig it up and you can't find it. So I'm like, I'm gonna go buy it.
You know, that was actually one of the good things I liked about living out at the farm when I lived up in Indiana was because even in the gravel driveway, like after it rained, you
Oh,
could find all the worms just across the fucking driveway. And I was like, oh, mine, mine, mine,
that's
mine.
the one thing I miss about living in Georgia. Granted, it is all clay. It sucked, when you're trying to dig. But man, you lift a rock up because of the moisture and humidity. It's just right there, and just worms like, hi. I'm like, heck
Yeah.
yeah. I go fishing here, and I lift the rock up and anything up, and it's just so damn dry. They're like, nope, gone. I had to dig like,
Or it's a scorpion or a snake.
yeah. I have not seen a scorpion since I've lived here. Only once, and I was at a friend's house playing poker, and we're drinking. He's like, cool, and he goes down and he stomps on the floor. I'm like, what the hell's that? And look down. There's a little clear scorpion, baby scorpion. That's it. Other than that, I literally go under my house because the house I bought, everything's underneath the house. All my AC ducts, everything's underneath. I got a crawl space. My house is held up by jacks of all things. Like literally jack stands you buy for your car. What it looks like down here, but it's designed for a house. I,
Yep.
I bought a 3-ton jack just so I can go out there and ting 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 up certain sections of the house and fix the jack stand because after a year or so they start sagging a little bit and I have to readjust them. And I'm like, where's a scorpion? I want a scorpion. Give me a scorpion because I had when I was a kid, younger. I was being an idiot with it. And I caught him. I bought a black light for this reason, and I can't find one for fuck's sake. What? Am I boring you?
No, I had my email went off, so I was
Uh
checking my
huh.
watch to see what it
Uh
was.
huh. No, you're. You know what? That's it. We're ending the live stream. Corey's being a douche.
Shut up.
He's like, hurry the fuck up. Actually, I have been talking the whole damn stream. It's your turn to talk. Come on.
But no, as I was
Respect.
saying, out at the farm, like even at the farm or at the house that we lived on Third Street at the time. The side part of our yard actually was not grass; it was all dirt in between our house and the neighbors.
I missed
So
that.
anytime it rained,
Oh, okay.
oh my god, like the worms would just be on the surface, and you could just go out there and to pluck, 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 pluck.
It's like weeds with in Georgia, my house. You pick up rocket just all just sitting in the ground, sticking their heads up like hi. You just go and watch them stretch out.
Yeah,
Here I have to go buy them, and come to find out in St. George, Utah. For people who don't know, it's a fucking desert. Okay, during August, I didn't know this. In Georgia, in August, it starts kind of mellowing out. Chilly nights and like 90-degree days kind of deal. Here, nope. It's 118 outside during the daytime, and it's fucking like 90 degrees at night. So your AC's nonstop for hours, man.
there goes your electric bill.
Yeah, well, thank God for efficiencies, man. I work construction doing HVAC, so I know what to do, what not to do, and yet I do them
Right?
all wrong. But
Yeah, it's like
turns out everything.
it
Oh,
was muggy today.
well, everything here we get for fishing, like to buy night crawlers, even just your basic earthworms or whatever, they're farmed up north
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
shipped down
they
here.
they have to be because that's the only way to do it.
I'm like, mother. No, in Georgia, I'd go with like a coffee can. My mom and dad would buy the ground coffee. My dad would actually buy those little quart-sized coffee cans to take to work. And when they're empty, he'd bring them home. I would clean it out, because I don't want my worms being hyper, trying to get away from you when I'm trying to put it on the hook. What the fuck is driver support? What the hell is
Driver
that?
support. That's what I have driver support.
It just popped up my computer, blocking the stream. Sorry if you saw that. But I'm like, I don't want my worms to be hyper while I'm trying to pick them up and put them on the hook. So I'll go outside with a little bit of dirt, put it in a can, and go pick them up and plop them, pick them up, plop, and good to go. Here, I can't do that. I actually have to pay the $5 for the 20 you fucking get in a bucket.
Yeah,
Walmart.
I can go get some at my mom's house, but I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna spend like 3 hours outside trying to find worms. I just went and bought a couple containers of
Dude,
night crawlers,
you live
and
in
then
what, Kentucky?
yeah,
You're in the southern part, so dude,
nope.
no, you're in the
I'm in
northern.
the
Oh,
no, I'm in the northern part.
so you got that rock and clay shit then. Never mind.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
that makes sense.
The
'Cause
same shit, the
I
same shit you had in fucking Georgia.
no, that is weird. Okay, now because Ohio and Tennessee, it's that rocky clay shit. North Georgia, and when I say North Georgia, guys, I mean anything above Atlanta. Okay, which is still North Georgia. But anything above Atlanta, you get that mountain crap, and it's just clay and rocks. But you go anything below Atlanta, it with like Stone Mountain and all this stuff, and I can hear myself talking now. What the fuck? Do you
But
have any?
you go down. I don't know. You're good.
Maybe I got an echo. I don't know what's going on, but you can go below Atlanta and you just take a hose and spray it outside, and because it's clay mixed with dirt, not just rock and everything, and you can just dig up like a half a foot of dirt and there's your worms. You know, you want anything
Yeah.
above Atlanta, you're screwed. You know.
Yeah, and then it's like anything above like um anything practically above like Corden or Salem, Indiana, then it all starts turning back to that black dirt, like that nasty shit. It turns your hands all black and shit if it dries
Oh yeah, that oh man, it's a lot better than the red dust we have out here. I hate that
out.
crap.
Right.
I hate
That
that.
man, that red dust, man. You get that stuff in your clothes and it doesn't come out.
There's be days at work, I'd be sitting outside and windy and everything, and I'm like, man, I'm dry, I'm sweaty, I'm wiping my face off. I get home, I'm like, dude, I got a big tan going on. After I got a shower, where'd my tan go? you know, nope, it's just dirt.
That's the
We,
same way here. It's like because like down here, if you on any of the banks, it may look like it's like normal sand or it may look like it's normal dirt. But no, as soon as it's wet and you slide, it's all clay underneath. So then you get at your clothes or you
oh
could be out working. You could be out
yeah,
working in it like I did with my mom, and was doing her flower garden. And I was like, oh cool, my tan's looking really good. I got home, took a shower, and I was like, oh,
yeah.
oh.
The funny thing is that clay you guys got there compared to the clay I got here, on the West Coast, or I guess I'm on the West Coast, even though I'm not really on the coast. Um, it's different than the clay in back east. Okay, back home. Like I showed Anissa this. She's from here. We go mudding, and it just sticks to your tires a little bit. I'm like, honey, this is not the mud I'm used to from Atlanta. I'm like, the mud I'm used to, in Georgia and Kentucky, Tennessee, all had, including Ohio. Some southern parts of Ohio had the same thing. You go mudding, and it just cakes to your tire. So you
Takes into
lose,
the cleats.
yep, you lose all tread. It just,
Yep.
you know.
Yeah, you just dig yourself deeper because it's just filling your cleats up. You're like, well,
Yep.
shit.
The
Okay.
first time she experienced it was we had an expedition that I bought. I put a little 2.5 inch lift on it, with all that stuff. I got knobby tires. I mean, I got mudders on here. Okay, when you're driving the road, you're right. And I'm like, well, I gotta drive to Atlanta. My mudder's probably gone by the time I get there. Great, 2,000 miles on mudders. Not the best ride ever. Okay, but it's all the tires I had at the time because we have a company called Eagle, and they get used tires for your vehicle, and that's why they're so cheap. But they guarantee them though, and they have a warranty on them. On
Actually, believe it or not, the Eagles, because I used to have a pair. I used to have a set on my truck when I first bought it.
not
Mine had the
Eagle
Eagle,
tires. No,
the Eagle Wild, the
no, that's not Eagle tires. Here, it's just a company that put used tires and everything. They don't sell Eagle tires or anything like that. You can get Eagle tires if you're lucky enough, but Eagles tires is just a tire shop that sells new and used tires. But unlike
right.
most places, these guys actually will warranty even the worst of used tires that you buy for like $5 from them. Okay, it's got a warranty on some kind. Only size tires they had for my truck at the time were mismatch. I had two big old knobby tires in the back and two smaller knobby tires in the front. My truck tilted a little bit, and it looked badass. Uh,
no.
it actually did with the horns and everything. The ambiance, okay. Yes, on a normal vehicle, it looks
I
stupid.
I
Okay,
remember your expedition,
the blue one or the white one? Because I had
the
two
white
different
one,
versions. Oh, so that's the
the
white
white
one.
one.
That's the white one. That was a different beast. The blue one was an itty Bauer, so it is designed differently and had a different look to it. But then when I added the horns onto it, it looked badass, especially with the tires and all that. I drove back to Atlanta, and I was seeing some friends, and like, well, we're going camping and we're gonna go off roading. You want to join us? I'm like, not for the camping because I got a family of kids and a wife. That's not gonna do you guys great, especially when we're drunk. No, but I'll go off roading with you guys. Why not? It's up 400. Just go to the Raccoon Mountains. We're good to go. Yeah, my wife wanted to drive it, and she was not used to fucking clay. We were driving around, and she was like, "Honey, why are we going to this hill? We normally make up stuff like this." I'm like, "You want to look at the tires? Look outside. It's just brown clay that just wrapped around the tire, just caked on." I'm like, "That's why you see, Buddy Boy over there. He's driving up that rock, and all he does is doing a burnout, and you're making fun of him for it. Yeah, he's getting the clay off. we gotta do the same thing too here in a minute. You know?
That's like my stepdad. We was talking one time about because when we had the old Cub Cadet, he got the he went down and was mowing and he was mowing around the big oak tree in the bottom.
I
Well,
love how
he
you
got
say
the
that, like I
mower.
actually know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just gonna go, yep,
Well,
okay.
anyway, in my parents in the side of my parents' backyard along the tree line, they got a big old ass oak tree, and the roots stick up about that far above the
Oh
ground.
yeah.
Well, I don't know if he was paying attention, going too fast, I don't know what he was doing, but he got the damn blade stuck in the root of the tree.
Ow. Ow. I
Well,
hate that.
he was going to take his truck down there, but he hadn't changed the tires on his truck yet.
Uh
And it was still kind of like not super wet, but it's still moist in there
so
because that's
yeah.
where all the water stands when it rains. And I looked at him, I was like, "Don't take your truck down there." I said, "You're going to get stuck." I said, "You're not going to get any traction. It's just not going to do anything." So I said, "Let me take my truck down there." And I had my knobby tires on there that I used, my Coopers. I
Mm-hmm.
took my truck down there, stuck her in 4-wheel drive, and went, "Dunk," pulled the damn mower. I had to use of course, my big freaking toe strap I had just bought. My 30,000
Wait, is
pound.
this a riding mower that got stuck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck do you need a
And
truck
he,
with a three
like,
strap to pull a hand push mower out?
yeah. Well, he literally got like that much of the blade stuck into the root. So when I yanked it off, I could even feel it in my truck yank. I felt it give.
I the first riding mower I bought back in Georgia, me thinking, okay, because my mom and dad owned a house for a couple years out there before they decided this is stupid, it was off of a road called Walnut Ridge Way down Still Mountain. The front yard was a nightmare hill from hell. Okay, and it's a good incline like this. You're trying to mow, you're pushing the mower, you're tilted like this, where you're trying to push it along, and it sucks. But I thought it was a good idea to buy a riding mower, and it was one of those narrower John Deere mowers with the handles that you push forward like a tank steering. And I'm like, hell yeah, body used, and it's narrow one. It really does.
A zero turn.
Yeah, and I thought this is gonna be a good fucking mower. It was until you got till apparently the reason why these didn't sell too well, especially for landscapers. So you get on an incline, and the wheels start to actually roll under, and it just digs. And I broke my mom's big bay window flinging rocks because me being the idiot I am, got the wheels. It rolled under. I had the wheels were underflated or something. I don't know if they actually had air in them, but the wheels actually came off the rim a little bit. I'm sliding down like this, and I just pushed forward and I put into the high gear, thinking, "Okay, this is gonna be great." Just down there, and then I can stop it and see what the hell's going on. But on an incline, no, I'm not gonna do that. It tilted. It started catching twigs. It started catching the rocks that were even buried. My normal mower couldn't get to, and them up. And I would
Way to
never
go.
buy a riding mower again. Even out here, fuck that. Nope. I push because me being an idiot, buying myself my first ever riding mower ruined it for me. so
Well, they have a new riding lawnmower they got a couple years
a
ago
riding
because
mom mower. The hell's a mom mower?
I said a riding
You
lawnmower.
said riding mom mower. That's why I'm making
No,
fun of it.
sir,
Yes, you're.
you just weren't listening.
That could be true, but I'm choosing the first option just so I can make fun of you for it.
But they got the old Cub Cadet. It like the engine just I think it threw both rods in it, so I
Oh,
think it gave up ship.
dude, I tell you what, some of
Um,
those, man, you can turn into a freaking NASCAR. My uncle Tim bored one out. It was a little two-stroke engine piece of shit, but he took a riding mower, took the blades off, bored out the engine on thing, and it went like 30 miles an hour down the dang road. You know?
yeah, there's a guy that's he's been one of my normal customers at O'Reilly for gosh years now. Um, he actually came and picked it up from my parents because they was either just gonna trash it. So he's like, well, I've been working on like all these Cub Cadets that I'm picking up from people. He's like, I'm rebuilding them and reselling them.
Do me a
So
favor.
my mom,
For
what
people who are watching or who watch it in the future, because I have it recording to the channel, what is a Cub Cadet?
Cub Cadet, you can either they actually have riding lawnmowers, the regular garden tractors. They have what they call a lawn tractor, which is a bigger version. You can also now get them in commercial zero turn push mowers,
Really?
and they also now have them in, of course, your commercial grade regular zero turn riding
So it's a
lawnmowers.
brand, right?
Right, Cub Cadet is a brand.
See,
Well,
I didn't know that. When you said Cub Cadet, I knew of the white version sit-down motor. They made the little John Deere wannabe. You know, it's the only reason I know this. Like I said, my Uncle Tim turned one into a fast riding motor, but I didn't know it was an actual brand.
yes. But their old Cub Cadet, like I think it I think it threw both the rods and the motor. It was leaking oil out of the bottom to the start shaft on it and all that, and the
Oh man,
drive
it
shaft and
probably
all of it.
busted the pan out.
So, well, no, the pan was in good condition according to a guy named Mike, who's one of my old customers. He actually took the motor off and checked the motor. It didn't drop the pan. What we think was is it actually like the engine would twist so much in erratic idle
Oh,
that he
okay.
thinks that it actually it's like the seal, like that seal that's in there. He thinks it kind of wallered that seal out a little bit and destroyed it.
It could.
But
I seen a wobble road do that actually, but that's only on
but
the
he's
bigger
got
ones.
but he's actually in the process right now of actually rebuilding it. He actually got a new starter for it because it wouldn't click over. Got a new starter, got a new battery for it. Turned it over. He said it was knocking really loud, but he said he actually had a brand new given to him, a brand new same motor. It was a what was it, a 17 or 16 horse Briggs and Stratton or a Kohler engine, whoever had it, and he put the new motor in it. And he says he's getting everything rebuilt on it. And he says as soon as he gets it rebuilt, he says he'll probably give it back to me.
Oh, nice. Well,
I was like, well, what do I owe you for it? And he's like, nothing. He's like, you gave me something to do.
oh shit. Yeah, I thought he was gonna. I thought you'd just fix and turn on and sell it. Most people do that out here.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
that's
He's actually got three more he's doing right now.
if you know what you got, keep it. I say honestly, because when I was younger, I gave away things not knowing what I had. Like, I had got a hold of a 1973, 74 Carmen Ghia, Volkswagen Carmen Ghia that was given to me for free. And I'm like, man, this is a little air cooled engine, it's a Volkswagen engine. I can fix this myself. At the time, I knew a little bit about cars, didn't really know what the hell I was doing, and YouTube was not around people. Okay, so I couldn't just go on the internet typing in, how to fix a Volkswagen, Carmen Ghia engine or a Volkswagen Bug engine, air cooled, have tutorials. Nope. So I couldn't get the thing running, but my guy down the road saw I had it and he goes, dude, where'd you get that from? And me being the idiot I think it's like 13 at the time. I'm like, man, it was given to me. He's like, I'll give you $400 for it. Hell yeah, I'm 13-year-old. $400 is a lot of money. That fucker took it home, got the engine running, gave it a new hand paint job. Like it wasn't even automotive paint. It was just like red paint from
Like a spray rattle can.
yeah. Then you could tell it too, But he sold the damn thing for $3,000. I'm like,
Well, yeah.
motherfucker. All he did was he put a little ethanol in the engine, just ran it like straight ethanol, and then put gas in it with ethanol, and then just put straight gas in it, and it ran. I'm like, damn it, And did the same thing. I got at the same guy. Oh hi. Oh god. Our
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Piglet.
everybody, this is Piglet. Say hi.
It's Piglet.
And the wife Anissa.
Yeah, everybody knows
The
who
wife
she is.
Anissa.
They've never seen this little guy. This is Piglet. He is a Wiener Dog Poodle mix.
He's a weenie.
And he's an ugly shit.
Thank you. He's fugly.
He's not ugly.
Yes, he is.
By the way, she can't hear you at all. So yell because these things are
What?
great.
He's an ugly bastard.
He's not. He's just getting a haircut on Monday.
Good question. How loud am I being?
I don't know.
Okay, I can't hear
I
shit
just
out here.
came out.
Oh, really? You just now got done?
I was going to go back.
You're being what?
I was going to go to the bathroom. I was looking up
Ah, you are definitely a woman who takes 12 hours to shower.
Hey, be nice to me. I just bought you headphones and you just bought some.
Actually, I was telling them about these because these things are
Hey.
fucking badass.
Hey, tell her about time she took a shower. I can smell it all the way over here.
Oh, God, I have to repeat things. I'm horrible at these. He said it's about time you took a shower. You can smell you all the way over there. Now, for anybody watching out there, which if you're watching this stream or even watch this recorded, you're way too young to be on this channel if you don't know what the fuck that is. Can I ask you a favor, honey? I'll take Piglet for a minute. I'll let people see him. Give me a beer and my picnic, please.
He's gained weight.
Oh,
He
yeah,
had
but
to
he's
take
a
him
fat
for
dog.
walk.
Hi,
Hey,
Pig.
go get me a beer, lady.
Hi, Pig. Well, he's so damn small you can't even see him on the camera.
I can see like this much of his hair on the top.
Yeah. Here you go. Oh, he don't know what
He's
to
an
do about this.
he's
Look,
an
see,
ugly little thing.
stay right there. He's actually not bad when he gets his hair cut. Like we got him, man. He had that curls and everything. They should be on the counter near the stuff. If not, bring me a beer, woman. But I didn't care for this dog whatsoever when we got him. It's River's support, emotional support animal, and he's taken to a Nissa big time. Well, I'm like, he's not okay. Yeah. I'm like, he's not worth anything. Then one day, he got his hair cut. He went to the groomers and got everything cut down and all that stuff. And he sat in my lap, and I'm like, huh, you're actually kind of cute when you're not hairy, fied, and curly. So, and he's taken to me and Anissa, but he loves Anissa. He won't leave her side. What are you snuggling for? I don't want snuggles. No, don't. All right.
Can't hear you.
I know. I said that in my breath. I don't. Ah. All right. You want to go back to Mama? Huh? Want to go back to Mama?
He does it. Oh man. He barks at the door and acts like he's a big old Great Dane.
Yeah. He thinks
Oh
he's.
my good lord.
Well, I
Come
think
here,
since he
fatty.
got, we had him sniffed. So I think since he lost, his manhood, he has to be a bigger man when the doorbell is rung now. I mean, his voice is loud, and it has a little bit of a deep rasp when he's barking sometimes. But other than that, people are like, "Oh man, you got a big dog," and they open the door. What the fuck's that? you know. All right.
Yeah, that's like an old buddy of mine. His dog, he actually had a wiener dog, and his name was Hershey. Man, he would bark at anybody and everybody. He was a mean little bastard. I'll tell you what, the one time I actually went over there and I had steel-toed boots on, and he went to come up and bite to try to bite my boot. He went to try to bite my boot, and he realized that, hey, he bit on something that doesn't move.
Oh jeez. He will tear
And
up
then,
metal. Sorry. Go ahead.
but yeah, he when he realized he bit something that doesn't move, and then he kind of looked at me, and I was like, you ain't gonna do that again, are you? So I bent down, and literally, I was actually from that point on, I was actually able to anytime I showed up to bend down and pet him, and he wouldn't have a problem. But
So he associated your steel toe with, oh, that hurt. I am not being mean to you again because he thought your foot hurt him. Man, that's deep there. No, his name's Piglet. The reason why he's called him Piglet is anybody who's seen the live action movie Christopher Robin about Chris Robin when he grows up and Piglet and Pooh come to find him in the real world. His hair looks like Piglet. It curls up the exact same way, especially with that little fluff on top. He looks like a dog version of Piglet. If Piglet was, if Piglet and Eeyore had a baby, it's that damn thing.
right.
You know?
So you know what? I actually had a curious question, and I was actually asking myself
Yes,
this the
I
other
still have a
day.
man crush with you. God damn. Needy son of a bitch. Always need to know.
So would YouTube do a copyright thing, like for say, like if me and you decided to do a live stream one night, and like we wanted to like live stream like a movie, and
Um,
um
you can
like
try to.
if we was like wanting to like pick out things and like give it like criticism or
Oh
give it
no.
give it pros and cons, would they actually like
As long as you don't have the
copy?
actual music from the movie, how I've seen this done is, I don't know if you know it or not. There is a channel I like to stream every now and then. Is not stream but watch. It's called CinemaSins, and what it does is it'll be like everything wrong with Christopher Robin, and it'll actually list off continuity errors and stupid thing, like a guy's talking over the movie some parts, but then you'll see certain things played, and he'll talk back in, but there's none of the music played from the movie or stuff like that. But I've seen people like during the pandemic, during COVID, who had live streaming channels on YouTube. Will go date night with so so, and all they did was the stream was just a movie that they rented. Okay, they paid for, and you had the receipt of that payment that day they aired it. Like you rent for like $2.99 off of YouTube, or you rent for like $5 off of Amazon, whatever, to watch a movie for like 48 hours. Is that kind of thing. And as long as you don't try to make money off of it or anything like that, so it might get copyright claimed if the stream is actually recorded. But if it's just aired and people watch it with you at the time, I don't think it'd be a problem with it. As long as you don't try to do anything stupid with it. Like, hey, let's make shirts off of us doing that.
Yeah, if I did something like that, I was just wondering because if I did something like that, I would put in like the description. No, I don't own the movie. Yes, I paid to rent. Whatever. This is just for enjoyment. I'm not
Yeah.
making any money. Blah blah. I just
Basically, you want to do what Mystery Theater 3000 did. You ever watched that show? Please tell me. Don't make me feel old.
no.
I hate being old. It basically is. It started like Comedy Central, and I think it got picked up again recently, a little bit for a little while by Sci-Fi. It was this guy and two puppetized robots. That literally the guy arrived on a spaceship, gets onto this space station with these two wisecracking animatronic robots. They would sit down. All you see is a silhouette in like movie seats at the bottom of the screen, and they would make fun of the movie as it played. Like, who the hell's this guy? That's the main actor. That's an actor. Oh, I thought that was really a fucking goblin with his big nose and everything. They make fun of things. That's Look it up. Look that up, and then look up CinemaSins, and we'll go from there. Once you've seen those two things, then you know how we should proceed with this,
Fair enough.
or how we could. Anybody else out there? Don't stop. Mouse, you're being evil. Don't stop watching the stream right now. Watch CinemaSins, first, because I'm going to promote their channel. Why not? They're bigger than I am. They have millions of subscribers. We only have 13. They do a live stream. People actually watch it. But go watch them. Then go watch Mystery Theater 3000. You'll enjoy this. Trust me. And then you'll get an idea of what we want to try to do. Probably. Now, Corey, do me a favor. Since you can do it without causing a scene. Can you pop onto the dashboard and tell me how the audio and everything is? Even though we're about 45 minutes into the stream right now.
Yep, sure can. Give me a second. I'll pull it.
I was gonna do it myself this time, but I forgot. I'm doing live streaming this week. On the live stream, next week's your turn.
I'm also doing live. I'm actually live streaming right now too.
Oh, you're live streaming to your channel?
Yep.
Which I don't think I subscribed to. Have I?
Probably not.
I don't think it's
Jackass.
worth it, but I might try. You don't have to subscribe to my channel either, you fuck.
Yes, I have subscribed
Prove
to
it.
both of them. You ass.
Which one? Wait, both. I only have one. If you're subscribing to this
we're
one
good.
too, then it's your
Audio's
fault.
good.
You say as you hold the phone right up on your ear, like you. That's
Well,
gonna
it's
tell you.
because I have my It's because I have my volume down low, and I don't want to hear echoes. You jackass.
But that doesn't tell you if the audio is good for other people, jackass.
Yes, they can hear both of us just fine.
Okay, I'm glad. Just curiosity, we have one or two people watching right now.
I have 0 on mine right now, but that doesn't mean I can't come up here and hit the share button and post it on Facebook.
Those on Facebook.
doesn't-
We got about another 15 minutes left in the stream before we're done anyway. I need to start sharing my stuff, but I'm just so damn lazy. I might have to share it just because I don't even promote my other channel on my personal Facebook. I rarely do it. Like, honestly, this year, Corey, how often have I posted about this channel? Once,
If
twice?
any at all. Yeah, I would say if any at all.
Like, I shared maybe 2 videos I did on my other on Tabulous Gaming just to get it out there. Which I found out there's another Tabor doing this. There's quite a few.
Really?
Come to find out, there's this guy called Sam Tabor, and it's called Sam Tabor Gaming. And I'm like, man, he looks kind of like me. I'm like, okay, he looks like somebody in my family. So I go to reach out. Come to find out, no, he just has his last name Tabor, spelled the same way and everything, pronounced the same way, but no relation. I was like, huh. I thought Tabors were unique, but nope, we're quite common.
There. And your picture, like from, like it took a thumbnail of it. Yeah. I
I'm gonna have
just
to look then on my phone just to see this.
I just tagged you in it. So yeah, you should definitely look at the thumbnail that it put for your facial expression.
Am I doing this?
Close.
God damn it! I hate when it does that. That's why even if it's shitty, I make my own thumbnail these days because the custom thumbnail it picks like 3 of them when you go post a video if you don't have one, and usually 9 times out of 10. Wait, what? No, this is from 2 days ago. Good God. Because it just showed the thing we did playing Phasmophobia so far. It does not show you at all. Oh yeah. Now. No. Oh God. I'm just doing this.
Yeah.
On my end. Literally on my end, it's just that. Just wow.
Yeah.
That's highlighted horrible.
Yeah.
Him and I shooting the shit on just talking. Oh, and just not on. I'm dyslexic and can't read word shit.
Well, I think all of our subscribers know that by now. By the way, Mom's watching on Tabulous Township or Gaming or whichever one you're on. Tabulous Gaming.
Oh, so this is
Or
zero.
you should-
Is this 0 watchers on yours?
Yeah. Okay, you're on Township. Okay, yeah, 0 watchers on mine.
Oh,
Mom
see,
said she's watching. Mom said she's watching on yours.
that's why I
Let
was
me see.
asking. It's not mine. It's ours. God damn it. People need to understand that.
Shut up, pal. God. Yeah, there's only one watching on your side. On our
Uh,
side.
there's-
What the fuck
My
ever.
side is Tabulous Gaming, you fuck.
Shut the hell
Which
up,
I do
pal.
need to
Okay.
do. I need to do. If I create a Twitch and start streaming like on the weekends, like everybody else does, what should I call it? I really don't want to call it Tabulous
Um.
Gaming on there.
Well, we could
Because
both actually make. We could actually both make a channel and call it the Drunken Dudes.
I was actually, well, what I was thinking is, before I actually started really wanting to do a name on it, I was going to call it The Boys, or just The Boys. That way, if I'm with you recording something, it can be us. Or if I record in the daytime with the boys, it can be, my kids, it can be us, and it's literally The Boys. Which
No,
turns to,
just you know what? No. Call it the Tabulous Guys.
see, I'm not really big on the tablets part. Only reason I called it that is because it used to be called Reckless Reviews, and I started doing toy reviews. I'm like, man, I want to do gamings. What can I call it? And I finally got where I can actually change the names finally. And I'm like,
Or you could,
you know what?
or you could
Just Tabulous.
call it Dramatic Gaming.
Dramatic. Actually, I want to be really original. I'm going to call it Horny Guys.
That
Please taken,
probably.
I think. Or my
Mom just.
actually,
Mom just said call us the Goofballs.
I think there's already a channel called that. Believe it or not, that's the odd problem. How about the Oddballs or the Odd Couple?
Yes.
Go back on movie
Yes.
times. We need, you know what, real quick, since you're not on camera and it's going to take me forever to type it in, type in on Twitch the Odd Couple and see if anything comes up.
Okay, I'll just do it on my phone real quick because I'm not trying to stretch across my desk right now. With my
Yeah.
it hurts way too damn much to even try to.
Oh, you big bitch.
No, it literally is.
I know. I'm dealing with this stuff more than you are. That's the reason why I'm not playing games tonight, is because we were supposed to play some more Phasmophobia and then maybe some Strange Savage Planet, so we can actually finish that game off for once. But I got home, like I said, well, over an hour ago now from service calls and everything, and my hands are
There
hurting.
is one called The Odd Couple, but they have one follower and they don't have any videos.
Mm. We need
Yeah.
the
No content whatsoever.
So that means the name will be taken. Unless we do like with the zero or something, or call us the Odd Couple, or just Odd Couple.
Yeah, I would probably go with the.
Know what you
You
need?
know what?
No, call it
The-
the Odd Couple, or no, Odd Couple of guys. Like that's an odd couple of guys, So that way you'd be like, oh, hey, have you seen the Odd Couple of guys? Just get a little pause, I've been watching
We
them.
could do that.
They're not
That'd
bad.
be cool.
Who? The Odd Couple of
Of
guys.
guys.
Just put a pause in there,
Yeah,
So,
right.
or be even worse. Put Odd Couple pause of guys. So people go the Odd Couple of guys. Just tell them, hey, when you say the name, don't say pause. Just read it. Hey,
That'd be
Odd
funny as
Couple.
hell.
I just see people like my grandma watching it. Oh, hey, your channel, Odd Couple pause of guys. I don't get it. Don't say pause, grandma. Or knowing my mom, bless her heart, she is somewhat tech savvy. She has a smartphone that she dials every day on. We'll go Odd Couple of guys. Don't say dot. Just pause.
Do you say the dot when you read a book? Like,
Yeah, or when you read a text when somebody's trying to punctuate the how, just reading this dot. It means it's serious, Don't go,
or
what are you doing? Dot. No, you don't. You just go, man, why the fuck are they mad at me now? What did I say wrong?
we could do the Fabulous Odd Couple.
Oh, the Tabulous Odd Couple. Play on words. I'm ashamed of myself. Ugh. Listen, guys, the only reason I even named my damn channel called Tabulous Gaming is because literally it's the first 3 letters of my name. Take it away, fabulous. So just combine them. It's Tabulous. That's all. It's unoriginal. Turns out
The reason why we have the Tabulous Township is he did the same thing with Tabulous, and then The first damn thing that he called me when he first met me and tried to send something was Township.
It was not by accident. It's not because I couldn't remember his name, which I do have a hard time remembering things. But that's how I helped me remember him, is because I kept making fun of his last name. His last name's Townsend, by the way. So, like, I don't think his Township is the first thing I mailed to you. I said something else.
Townshed.
Yeah, Township or something like that. And Township is a variation that came after that. Because every time I mail him stuff, which it's quite periodically, I do mail him stuff here and there, like Christmas time and everything. I don't remember his birthday, so no, I don't do it for his birthday. You don't do it for me either, so shut up. But
Right, exactly. Fuck you.
but I was like, every time I mail him stuff, it has his last name different. One time it was Township, it was Townshed, it was Shipyard at one time.
You've sent multiples with Shipyard on.
Yep, just for fun because I like this stuff. Because people are like, Shipyard, that's not anywhere close to his last name. I'm like, it is when I spell shit. Because at one time, for a long time, it was Township. That's what I called him. So I just took the ship part of it, got rid of the town, and put yard behind it. So it's Shipyard.
That's like right after I moved into my apartment, and you had sent me a couple things, and you'd sent it with Shipyard at the end. And of course, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Oh, well, Ben was his first name. Our mail guy, his name was Ben. He was a real nice guy. He always had some cool music playing when he would deliver, when he would deliver the mail. Well, one time, one of the packages you sent it was too large to fit in my mailbox because my mailbox is this tall and that wide.
Yeah,
so
okay.
and so he knocked on my door and I answered. I said, "Hey Ben." He says, "That's not your last name." I said, "Don't worry about it." I said, just go with it. I said, "It's from a buddy of mine." I said, "He does this shit on purpose." I said, "It's all good." He's like, "So I know if I see something that says like Shipyard, Shipfield, Townfield, I said any kind of random last name that comes to my apartment with my first name, it's probably from my buddy Jim out in Utah." I said, "Don't worry about it."
You know the worst part is that kind of goofiness I do. Like I did to Adrian, and I changed his. I called him. I don't want people to know his last name, so I'm just not going to say it. But instead of saying his last name, I put Parcel. Okay, because you know his last name. So
Yeah.
people, his post office actually had a call and says, "Mr. Sir, can you say your last name?" Well, do you know a Mr. Jim Tabor? Yeah, I do. Why? Well, we have a package here in your name, and I think you messed your last name up. And he goes, "What is it?" And he goes, "Ah, nope, that's my, that's mine. I didn't know he was going to do that, and he called me out on it. He goes, damn it, Jim, why did you do that?" I'm like, because it's funny. He goes, man, they didn't think it was funny. And apparently, they didn't think it was funny for Jacob. Because I mailed Jacob a gaming PC I built for him. He still hasn't got it. This is 5 months ago. I mailed it to him. I paid like $80 to ship it to him. And I put Jacob Lowlife for his last name. Not whatever his last name is, the W word. I'm not gonna say it either. I'll be nice to him on stream. And he still hasn't got it.
It's actually a V word. It starts with a V.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. But I still put low life, and they will not give it to him because that's not his last name. He has to call up about it, and and he's pissed because he has to provide like 3 forms of ID, and he only has 2. He don't have a passport, so he can't provide that. And they're like bank cards don't work unless it's an actual credit card.
Yeah, it has to be a credit card. Like it has to be like a bill.
Yeah. So he's screwed. He still hasn't got it. They won't even say if they have it for him. Like, well, we have a package here for a Jacob, but we don't know if it's you because you can't verify it. And they haven't tried to contact me, send an email or anything like that because on the receipt it has my email. You have to put that in at my post office because my post office does these reward things where I get free stamps. Let me verify that. I signed up because it was free. Every time I mail stuff out, every dollar gives me a point. And when I get so many points, I get free stamps.
Right.
You know how many fucking letters I send a year?
Too many?
None. I get free stamps. What am I going to do with these things?
Right.
I mean, it's the forever stamp. So I guess if I had enough stamps that cost the amount of shipping a package, it might work. But I have like 20. Because I have to get like 200 points to get like 5 stamps. That's like $200 I gotta spend mailing things off to get 5 flipping stamps.
Yep.
Not worth it. I just said sure. Why not?
I gotta get my drink. This one's empty.
My Colt's next.
But
I'm trying not to drink too much on camera because people can see what I'm drinking. They're like, you can't do that. That's not right.
I've got a bottle of tea sitting down here. I just gotta get to it because I can't stretch, but only this
Take
far.
your headset off, Jesus Christ. Now, why you can't hear me, guys? I'm gonna make fun of him. He is a fat slob that nobody cares about.
Lucky I can't hear you, Jim.
That's why I'm saying this shit, because you can't hear me. I done said this
Lucky I
already. If
can't
you had
hear
your
you,
headphones
but
on,
look
you
how
would
much
hear
I
this.
shit.
You stupid bad. Oh, see, Corey's such a nice guy. I mean, seriously, anytime we bring his
I
name up,
heard you. I heard you.
what'd you hear?
You stupid. I heard a stupid bat, and then you're like, oh, hi.
Oh, that's because you're close. You didn't hear the shit I said about when you were over there. Oh man, you're drinking that tea like it's a nice big cock in your mouth, aren't you? Just
You're only jealous because it's not yours.
I know. Well, the dumb jealous man. I don't think any white guys is that big.
So, as
Oh, that's
always,
wrong.
guys, I'm actually drinking some good old Lipton black tea, some good old sun tea that
Is
my
that
mom
in
made.
a great? I was say, is that in a great value bottle though?
It's in a Deer Park.
Okay, so it's like a water bottle. I'm like, man, that doesn't look like a tea bottle. I've never seen a tea bottle look like that.
Yeah, And then when you drop your cap on the floor because you drop everything for the past 2 weeks, it's perfectly fine.
Oh, dude, you can't complain on that aspect. You know how many plates I've
Um,
broken because my hands I can't feel, and I'm thinking, oh, you know what? Instead of waiting until you get feeling back, I'm good to go.
well, actually could be because the other day when me and the guy Chris that I work with, we were doing light bulb inventory. We were doing what we call our cycle counts in our
Yeah,
store for
yeah,
like everything that we have.
that's inventory.
Um,
Yeah.
I dropped a $45 pair of light bulbs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, mine's not really expensive. Mine's more sentimental. Like, sorry, excuse me. And this has got a new dish set, like a whole new dishes, plates, all that stuff. For Christmas last year from daughter Avon, and since I can't feel anything in my hand when it goes numb, and I'm an idiot, and there's still for the things come back where I know I can grab them and not a problem, don't lose strength or anything. I've literally carried a piece of food and it just falls out of my hands and break. I've broken 5 for Christmas gifts already. You know, it's at the point now where I'm eating off plastic plates now because my wife's like, "You're not breaking my damn dishes anymore."
It's like I've got a $400 set of china that was given to me by a lady that I used to work with
Cool.
up in Indiana.
Let me hold on to them for about 20 minutes. Yeah, they won't be that price anymore.
Well, when I went to check on them, what was it, last year before? I was checking on everything, just moving some stuff around in my mom's basement, because they had some water problems and stuff like that. And I went to actually open my box of china and come to find out that 3 pieces of my china were broke.
So you lost like $300 worth, basically.
I
Is
was
that?
like, son of a bitch.
I guess I can't be. Well, I can kind of sympathize with that, because the only thing that I've dropped and damaged out of my collectible stuff I have is I got collectible toys. Okay, like literally on my stand here that used to be my background display. I have $3 grand worth of toys, Beetleborgs and Power Rangers stuff like that. My brother, man, has sent me some badass Beetleborg stuff, like from when I was a kid, and he got them in Japan. So these are the original Japanese versions from their show, not the Americanized version we have.
Right.
And when he got them, they're like worth like $60 for one character, and one's like black, whatever it is, and it was worth like 60 when he bought it. Now it's worth like $200 just on its own. And the only reason it's only worth that, it could be worth more. But I've dropped the box once, so the corner smashed. It's no longer mint, and it reduced the value greatly on it. And that's the reason
Way to
why.
go.
That's the reason why my stuff's only worth so much right now is because I've dropped it over the last 5 years. Since I've been getting this stuff, and reduced the value myself. Now, my
So
hands going numb
speaking,
usually hurts feelings. It doesn't do any physical damage because I just drop things. My hands going numb and dropping it actually did cause me harm once, and only once. And I was drinking a bottle of Pepsi. Just bought it, opened the cap up, drank it. It went flying out of my hands, hit the ground, causing it to get shook up, and managed to flip and bottle rock right into my nuts. So that's like looking up the only time I've ever physically hurt anybody with my numbness. But as you were saying before I interrupted you, sorry.
so speaking of like packages and stuff like that, um, I'm getting ready to actually get a package together for you. I know I need to
Look, the
send
last one you sent was
this.
full of dildos and pictures of you naked. I don't want that.
um, what kind of rags and stuff do you use for work for like cleaning your hands and stuff?
I don't use rags. I buy gloves because one problem about having numb hands is I can't feel when I cut them or anything else. So I wear gloves at work now. So like, and I'm talking about like thick, cut-proof Milwaukee gloves. So I don't do damage. And if there's oil or something spilled or refrigerant or anything, I don't get dirty. So, but I do buy washcloths, your regular generic washcloths, because they make great sweat rags when working. They're soft because they're designed to wash your skin. So when I'm wiping the sweat off, I don't get burns or anything like that from them.
Okay. Well, because I was thinking, since you deal with all that shit, and possibly have to like wash your face and your arms and shit if you get any kind of fucking like refrigerator oils or something on you.
You know what's
Um,
perfect for that? If you really want to send me something, it doesn't cost that much. You can get it at Walmart. Is something off Shark Tank, believe it or not. It's called Dude Wipes. Those things,
seen those.
yeah, those things are badass. Okay, my coworker, I knew of them because I watched the show that they aired on when it came out, and I'm like, oh, I've seen these. This is on the Shark Tank episode. He goes, and he's like, yeah, they're great for work. Is that, instead of using the wipes that they sell at the supply houses, I use these. The reason why is they're designed for a man's body to get grease off and everything when you're like a rough day when you can't get to a shower. But they're also designed for private parts, so they don't have bad chemicals on them. And sure enough, wiping my face and my hands off after doing a job, I felt cleaner than the orange rags I have, the orange grit cleaners like mechanics use. That stuff will hurt my hands and make me feel like it's like a greasy residue on it. Dude wipes, perfect for it.
See, we've also got these things at work called tub of towels.
Yeah, I try them. They're crap for me.
Dude, I use them on my hands, like if I've been
Oh,
doing
they're
something.
perfect for on mechanics and stuff like that. But when it comes to the refrigerant field, it sucks. They're not
Yeah,
great.
I've got two things. I got one at my parents and one, and actually I keep one in my truck for specific purposes, like if I'm working on my truck or something like that, and I
Yeah.
need something like right there. Boom, I got
The only one I
immediate.
use that's like that I can get, they're called Great Wipe, like Great Wipe rags, and they're kind of a combination between Dude Wipes and the Orange Mechanic Grit wash.
The fast orange.
Yeah, something like that. But it's close to that. But they're called like Great White Wipes, whatever. Speaking of
Well,
packaging,
the reason I was asking about like the towels and shop rags and shit is because right now at work we have some microfiber towels on sale.
those I do use.
Okay, I'll get you. I was gonna get you like a kind of like a care package, kind of like
Pretty
a
cool.
little thing together to.
Speaking of care package and packages, you guys heard of it? I couldn't find it at the time. Corey did send me something, and he had something custom made. You're talking about his channel and everything. Corey had two of these made, one for him, one for me. He started his channel called SPI, and it is you say because I don't want to mess it up again because I can't remember.
Spiritual paranormal
That's what
investigators.
I just keep saying spiritual private investigators. Like he goes up to ghost girls and ghost guys and check their privates. Yep, you're a boy. No, but he had Zippo, actual brand Zippo letters made. Okay, one to him with his name on it. There you go. It says Tracer. Now, thanks to Corey, my haphazard engagement tag that I made years ago when I was drunk, uh, is now immortalized and is here for everybody to see permanently now. Mine says Drunken Reverend on it. But mine doesn't have fluid in it because I don't want to ruin it by like lighting it up. I'm going to keep it pristine. It stays in its box, all that stuff. And it actually tells you a letter from actual Zippo behind it that says, "Congratulations, you're a dumbass, and you made a custom letter to us when you could have done it somewhere else cheaper." Ha ha! But I have a custom Zippo that says Drunken Reverend SPI on it. So, in a way, this is my paranormal investigator badge. So when ghosts are like, hey, you can't, pull me over, you can't do anything with me right now. No, I'm like, motherfucker, I have a badge.
Take it and read it and weep.
Yep. This is my badge.
Speaking of SPI, I actually have a proposition for you.
No, I will not go down that region ever again.
So I just got an email from the Ghost Hunter store, which is actually an online site. You can go on and get paranormal equipment, blah 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 blah. And this is an idea. Depends on if you're able to go, if you want to go, blah blah. the David Stewart farm at Gettysburg and like the 69 acres
I
around it.
I heard of it. I actually heard how it is literally supposed to be haunted by like hundreds and hundreds of spirits and stuff. And
Well,
I'm like,
they have on November 13th this year, they have a 6-hour paranormal investigation
oh, I'd love to go.
available. And
Here's a question: what day does the 13th fall on?
oh jeez, you
No, the reason
God.
why I ask is I don't think you know this, but my birthday is November 14th.
The
So
13th is on a Saturday.
I'm gonna request that dang day off, man. I'm gonna come out there, even if I have to drive out there. I'll come out with the family and kids and stuff, and just so I can do that.
Well, here's the thing. So I even gave the idea to Adrian. Okay, what I wanted to do was I've actually got a guy right now. His wife will actually make embroidered or sewed, the sewn shirts with like the names and all that, and then like the logo on the
That's
back.
called embroidered.
Yeah. So she's gonna. He said that she makes shirts for $20 a piece. So I am willing to actually go and have shirts made for me, you, and Adrian
I will
if
say
you
this
want to
on a
if
stream,
you want to
and
go.
since it's being recorded and like a lot of people watch our streams, I will say this one thing: I'll do whatever I need to make sure I can come out there, even if I have to quit my job then and there to go. You know, because two reasons. One is I love paranormal investigating. I used to do it all the time, and I actually I got a chance to do it in an actual pretty well known haunted manor back in Georgia called Tate Manor, and I love it. I love watching the shows, but I love to do it myself. See what I can get. And two, for everybody out there who don't know, I am best friends with Corey here for the last almost 9 years now, and we have yet to meet in person. We have yet to meet in person. That will give me a chance to actually meet you for once, and you to find out how horrible I am in person. And we'll probably
Oh,
lose our
fuck
friendship.
all.
We'll probably
Whatever.
lose our
What
friendship
the
then
hell
and
ever.
there. You know
But
what?
no.
You know what? You know what? Just for shits and giggles, actually, I will. I'm gonna make a new custom hat for it, and I'll bring you one I make too.
Fuck yeah. But
It's
yeah,
gonna be a
what I
horned
want to
hat, by
do.
the way.
What I'm planning is if you can make it, and I'm actually going to request that Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Um, is
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
am
take. I would have to
going.
take a whole week off from work and use a week's vacation just to make it out there because I would have
Yeah.
to. I pretty much like would be driving just so I can get around in vehicles out there. Not to mention my personal truck would be badass showing up to that thing in my truck. Come on, you gotta admit.
Well, I would say I was thinking of either like we could either take your vehicle or we can take mine, and we could split. All three of us split gas, food, and money. All that we could split it and make the trip a lot easier. The only thing is tickets are $50.
I should be. I can do that. When do you need to purchase it by?
Let me know within the next week because I want to get these tickets.
I'll tell you what. I'll make you this deal. If you actually can provide take care of the ticket and the shirt for now, I will promise you in the next month I'll have it paid back to you.
Okay. Yeah, what I'll do is
And I'll say this on live stream. I'll do whatever it takes to get out there. I'm not gonna miss it,
yeah. So
even
what I'll
if I
do
have to sell the
is
kids off.
I will get one. I've actually got a little bit extra money, so I'll get one this payday. I'll have a little bit extra money next payday, so I'll get that. And then I will get a hold of the guy that is actually going to be making the shirts. I'll get a hold of him.
You
And
would have
I
a
need
lot
to
more money if you
know.
actually worked the corner like I tell you to. I am a horrible pimp. I
Well,
need to, I need more. You know?
it hurts so bad.
Yeah, I know. Just take like a man. Oh, you mean? Oh, my bad. I thought about.
What size shirt do you wear?
Unfortunately, a large now.
A large? Oh, I used to wear a large.
I used to wear mediums. God damn it!
Dude, me too.
Until I started
And then
freaking gaining.
And then I got out of high school, started working in furniture. Then I went to a large, and then I started getting bigger. Then it became an extra
As soon as I
large.
stopped working at Walmart as an unloader in the truck, I gained weight. Like I used to wear medium shirts, and actually I was skinny. I was considered a skinny guy because I was lean, But now I got a dad bod from hell. You can't tell. I used to have abs. Now I got a kegger. I used to have 6-pack. Now I got a kegger. But
Yeah,
yeah, we'll do it.
I need to get a hold of Adrian's punk
Now,
ass and get his shirt size.
now the person makes custom shirts. What would they say?
Okay, so mine, since I am the owner of the group, I'm the founder of the group. Mine will say my name, and underneath my name will say lead investigator,
All
and
mine's
then
gonna
it'll
say
have
mine's not gonna say investigator. Well,
Yours will have your name, just your first name, and then it will have investigator underneath it.
Oh well, you know what? Just thinking about it, in our group, I can actually make us holy water. Think about it.
I actually have 2 bottles of holy water.
Think about it. I can actually create it. For you guys don't know, the reason why my stupid gamer tag is called Drunken Reverend is I actually got ordained years ago. So I can actually marry some friends. Nobody would do it, and they want to get married and everything. So uh, I found you can do it online. So I got ordained and went through the whole things and got my credentials and all that stuff and married them. They wanted to get married in a cemetery during the witching hour on Halloween night. Nobody would do it. So I did.
So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm actually thinking about getting 2 shirts each. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna get my name on mine. Mine will say my first name, lead investigator. On the left side, it'll say SPI on top, and then spiritual paranormal investigators underneath. And on the back, we'll actually have the logo.
Okay, I request this. Mine's not going to say my actual real name. Mine will say Drunken Reverend just for the geek.
No, yours will say Jim.
No, it's not. Okay, yes, fine. I'll make this. I will allow it to say Jim, but it has to be spelled GYM. I just want to fuck with people so bad. I mean, come on now. You know me and names don't do well. That's why you're called Township.
And Shipyard and...
Yeah, and Shipyard and everything. I don't... I tell people too, when I sign things away that I know it's not really going to matter if I misspell my last name for no reason, I will sign in print James Cable. You know? Or the Tabinator or something like that. Something stupid, you know? To give you guys an idea how I am with names, okay? My son, Riker, you know, my little buddy, he has 2 middle names. Because my original plan did not work. Neither did my second plan. My original plan, I was going to name him William Harrison Anthony Tabor. So his initials was what? WHAT, okay? Well, I wanted to use it so bad, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to use it after the word WHUT, what? Because, from my understanding, how it was told me when I was younger, a well-known Roman general actually used it as an acronym for divide and conquer. I can't remember exactly how or where I heard it, but that's the reason why I'm like, you know what? It stuck with me. So, since my wife wouldn't let me name Riker that, I'm like, fine, we'll name him Riker. But his middle name is what? WHUT. And she fought me on it. Said, no. Well, without her knowing, when he was born, because it had to be done via C-section, and she was low to be knocked out, I put Riker, what, Tabor, on the certificate. She saw that and says, no, if you're really going to put that down and try to do it without me knowing, I want to give him another middle name, an actual middle name, one that sounds real. So if he doesn't want to use what, he don't have to. So his name is literally Riker James What Tabor. And it gets worse, people. I was just thinking of too, is if I had a daughter, her name would have been Chloe Leanne Ignis Tabor. Spell that out.
Don't you dare. Yeah, don't you dare to say that on live.
That's how I am. I'm not going to say it on live stream. I'm not that stupid. Do you think I am the big C? No. But, I'm not going to say that one either. But, you know, me and names, not really good bedfellows. I make up nicknames for everybody. I make up stupid things for names. Because to me, that's labeling you. Even though your name is given to you at birth, it's still a label, I think.
Right.
That's why people are like, hey, what's your name? What should I call you? I'm like, hey, you. Works great. You know, or dumbass is what I hear a lot here.
Shit.
Yeah. Well, no, that one, the other one you can't say in public too easily, though. Without looking like a big redneck idiot. Hey, dumb shit! You know?
Then everybody looks and is like, are you talking to me?
Yeah, they're like, what? I'm like, God damn it. Oh, no, I don't like that. Damn it, you know?
Oh, shit. That's like I have a couple nicknames from a couple coworkers. I can't say neither one of them. Well, I can say one of them on here, but I can't say the other one. But our delivery guy calls me asshat. So
Okay.
like if he'll say my name first, and like if I'm doing something and I don't hear him, like because he talks kind of real soft and he kind of mumbles when he talks. He
Like me,
sucks. I mean,
I'm just
he
loud
talks.
mobile.
No, he talks really fast, really, really fast, and he mumbles when he talks.
See, I do that a lot and I try not to, but I naturally talk fast. And it wasn't until I started on YouTube I realized I need to talk slower. So I try to. But then I realized, man, I'm dumb already as it is. But me trying to talk slower so people can actually understand me makes me sound dumber. You know? But
Dumber
now
than you already originally are, so it's
yeah.
fine.
But so give a clue to what the other ones are called that are apparently not stream safe. My nose is killing.
Means somebody's thinking about you.
No, you're not gonna even. I said, give us an example of the other ones without saying it, so we know.
Well, it's two words in one, and one starts with C, the other one starts with S.
Mm. Cucumber shit, or is it the CUNT?
No,
Okay,
I'm
I was about to
hang
say.
on
Oh, ew.
this one. I just
So what?
sent it to you.
You're gonna make me read. Really? We just discussed this, man. All right.
Yeah, I just that one.
Oh,
That one.
I thought you were talking about cum stain.
No, that's Jacob.
Yeah, no, that's shit
You know,
stain.
he's because he originally is the universal cum dumpster. So
See, that's like me at work. I got nicknames for other people. Like one is like "Hey, Ding Dong," stuff like that. One of my coworkers, I actually literally called to his face and called the people around, "Hey, Skid Mark, what's up?"
speaking of ding dongs,
I nicknamed him Skid Mark. Like, that's Ding Dong. Now, speaking of Ding Dong, guys, we're gonna have to call
hey
here
look,
now.
ding dongs.
Ding Dong, you're, Ding Dong, you're a witch. No, what's that song? Why is my nose bugging the hell at me? Man. Um,
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
that's what it is.
Fuck.
Thank you. Ding Dong, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the wicked witch. That's what it is. Good to remember.
Yeah,
Guys,
the Wizard of Oz.
I think it is literally enough of people hearing us ramble on for over an hour, dude. I think it's time to let them go. It is late where you're at. It's late where I'm at, but it's later where you're at. So, guys, thank you for watching the live stream. If you're watching this in the future and not live, what are you doing? The subscribe button's below you, and look, it's red because you're not subscribed. You might as well click on it right now. You know why? It's free. It don't cost you anything. And the best part is, it comes with a friend. You still have to click on them, but the friend's there. That's the bell icon. You know, you might as well do that. And then if you're going to be clicking that, because it does have a third wheel of a friend that nobody really cares about anymore, it's called the like button, not the dislike button, because nobody likes that little shit. You know,
Hey,
click
you
that.
know what? It also comes with a fourth friend,
No, it's a tag along. They really don't want him. He just tags along because you
but it's
should.
the old comment box. It's kind of down here
Yeah,
somewhere.
he's not really a friend. He's just a tag along that really says shit you don't want to hear. You know. But guys, we appreciate you watching, even though there ain't many of you. And honestly, if I saw us on YouTube, I would just bypass this too, because there ain't nothing to look here or there. Okay, all right. I can hear myself still. What the hell?
I don't know. Maybe it's your fucking setup
I
somewhere.
think
I don't
I
know.
think what it is because your microphone's down on the headset, and I might be a little bit loud here and there, and it's picking that up or something. I don't know. Oh, you know what it is. You have the live stream pulled up on your computer, don't you?
No.
No. Do I? Yes, that's why. Whoops.
You-
It's in the background. I didn't notice it was there.
oh my fucking god.
The one thing I need to do recently, though, talking about things we need to do, like not show things, I need to buy a better camera. The camcorder I'm using right now is a Chinese knockoff POS of a Sony Handycam thing. It only cost me like $60 on Wish. It actually doesn't do bad, but when I use it as a webcam, I can't get rid of the stupid timestamp right here. You know? It just
I
stays
can't
there.
get rid of the. Well, that's the frames per second up there. Your timestamp's down
It's the same
here.
thing. You click the timestamp, it goes off when I record with it. Once I hook it to my computer so I can use it on OBS, it pops up and I can't get rid of it.
Yeah, and then
I'm
the old battery charge, the
Yeah,
battery
that thing is
charging
there
flash.
too. So I might just find another camera that does well, like an actual official 1080p webcam or something for now, and just use this when I shoot externally, like other random dumb things I do. Like I used to record parental revenge, where the kids were able to take things out on me, like egging me and throwing whipped cream in my face or shooting me with a BB gun. Which, by the way, that led to a video of mine that literally got me over like 3,000 views on YouTube. Is one of my is a 360 video of the aftermath. We did a parental revenge where I bought two high powered CO2 cartridge BB guns and one spring loaded. And the kids, you know, I can't remember if it was, I think it was pick a number or we hit a wheel. I can't remember. They spun it and told me which guns they could shoot at me with. And for every year of how old they are is how many times they shot at me. So of course River always got the least amount, whatever. But for how many times that kid shot me, later in the video that we did later on, they got to spank me. So what we did is we did the scene, and we filmed it with the regular camera and a 360 camera. So basically, if you're on your mobile and you're doing the 360 video format, you can actually be immersed into the video, feel like you're there, right? Believe it or not, the 360 video that I posted called "The Boy Spanking a Monkey" got over like 3,000 views on it, and all it is just my wife's holding a 360 camera of me being spanked by the boys. Like, so if if you put that on your phone and you put it into 3D mode or 360 mode and put it into your VR headset, you can actually be there, like you're there watching me and see what's going on as they spank me. Yes, and it's still up, and it's actually got a high amount of views. Believe it or not, weird, but it does. So, guys, thank you for.
You know what's actually kind of weird? Is like I'm actually signed in on like my mobile, like from like if I go from like my Facebook to YouTube, I'm actually signed in with my SPI. But
Yeah.
like when I actually go into like my app on YouTube, like on my phone on YouTube, like it
Yeah.
does not show me subscribed to my own channel.
Well, yeah, the same for me. I subscribe to my own channel. It won't pick you up because it doesn't count you as a subscriber. Even
No, like no, like I not my SPI channel itself, but no, like my GT Gaming, like it should be right,
but you subscribe with your SPI, and it doesn't
right.
show. Weird. Hmm. Oh well, it might kick in later on. You never know. But guys, I'm glad you rode this journey with us. I know it might have been kind of weird the whole time because all we did was talk, but him and I both had our reasons not to play games tonight. Uh, Mine's better.
Bad.
His is crap. We don't care about that. We won't talk about it. But Corey, I tell you what, you're gonna do some of the outro here, buddy. I may be the one streaming, so you might as well say bye bye to the people.
All right, guys. I also want to thank you for joining on my live here, even though I don't think I really got all that many. Hopefully, things start to pick up here pretty quick. And but I do want to thank everybody for joining us on both sides. Again, hit that old subscribe button down there. If it's red, click it. It's a good idea. And then make sure you hit the old bell icon. Select all. It's one step up. Okay, just click that. Make sure you go ahead and that like button. That's the best friend of them all.
I'm going to say this out there because it's just obvious. You do realize if you don't click the subscribe button, if you're watching this, you're just going to have straight out bad luck. It's not going to be.
That's right.
Might as well just click it, get over with it. It won't cost you anything. Just click it and forget it. You know what I mean?
That's right. Click it and forget it.
Yep.
Click
it and take it.
So with that all being said, guys, on my side, on the channel, see you next time on the Tabulous Township.
Like always,
the neighborhood.
Yep. And that being said, I will do the final finishing, like he said, actually. Welcome to the neighborhood. By the way, Cora's a big ass bitch. Stop just streaming right there.